Hello, my name is Patrick Casterly. I'm the Design Studio Coordinator at the University of Ibadan, and I work for Rice 360 Institute for Global Health Technologies. And today I'll be giving you a tutorial on how to create a new simple website using Google Sites. Let's get started. First, we'll go to our search engine and type in Google Sites with an S. Click on the first result, and we'll be taken to a page where we can create a blank new site. So here we are. We have a brand new site that we can populate with our own information, graphics, links, and other content. So let me navigate through the Google site so you can understand a little bit more about it. Well, here we can name the document. We'll call this brand new site. And you can see that the title of this document, or the name of the document, is now reflected here on the top left of your new website's header. If we move right along this navigation bar, you'll see that there's an undo button, a redo button, there's a preview mode, which I will talk about more in a second, a link, a sharing capability, which we'll talk about shortly, settings, and another menu option. Then there's a publish button, which we'll be talking about at the end of this presentation. But let's get started on creating our website. Well, right now it's pretty simple. We only have one page, and let's create a website dedicated to my cat. My cat's name is Thor. So I'll highlight the text in the header here, and I'm going to rewrite by stating Thor's homepage. So this will be the homepage for a website dedicated to my cat Thor. And you can see if we click on this preview button here, if I click on it, it will show us what this website would look like on a desktop. If you go down to this button here, you can see what the website would look like on a tablet, and you can see what it would look like in a phone. It's a pretty simple website. There's only a header, and there's this brand new site link here, which will take you back to the home page, which is what we are on now. Let's continue to look at the functionality of this website. Well, as you can see, it's a pretty simple web page. I'm going to try to add a new background to this web page. So I'm going to come over to the left of the header and select, you can select header type. It can be a large banner or a small banner, as you see here, medium size, large. You can change the size. I'm going to have a medium size banner, but I'm going to have a different image in the background rather than this slate color. So I'm going to click on change image, and I'm going to either select an image from my Google Drive, or I'm going to upload an image from my computer. So I click on upload, and I'm going to now select an image in my picture folder, which will serve as the background for the banner. So here we are. We have a nice new banner on our website, our brand new site. So if I go to preview mode again, you can see that the new banner that we've selected is now can now be seen in the preview mode. Let's add some more content to our website. So if I go over to the right here, you see this menu of different options, and you can insert different features into your website. I'm going to add a new text box, and as you can see, I can begin typing information in the text box. Well, you can see that there are different classifications of text that you can enter. I'm going to write a title, and you can see when I click on title, this will have a specific font, size, and color. So the title of this content will be information about my cat Thor. And then once you press enter, it will revert to the class of text called normal size, which will be at a smaller font and a different type of font altogether. So this website is dedicated to my orange cat named Thor, period. So now we have a little bit of content about our website. So let's take a preview of this website to see what it would look like once the website is published. Well, this is what it would look like if we visited this website. It says Thor's homepage in the header, and you can see there's some text. But again, this is not a very exciting website. We'd like to add some pictures, maybe some more text, some new tabs to this website. So let's head over to this menu on the right and we'll see how we can add a little bit more information. Well, you can see here if we click, we've already added a text box and included some text. Now we can add an image where I'll upload an image of my cat Thor. So here he is taking a nap. And an image from my computer has now been uploaded onto this brand new site. And as you can see, I can change the size of the image and relocate it on the website wherever I would like it. So I'm going to center it, and we can now take a preview of what the website would look like. So we have Thor's homepage, information about my cat Thor, and then I can scroll down and see that a picture of my cat Thor is now here on the website. Let's add a little bit more content to this website. So what I'll do is, if I go over to the right, you can see that there are new types of pre-ordered frameworks that have been developed, which allows you to add content. So let's click on this first one in the top left, this new content block. So here is a new content block, and you can see that they have a space where you can upload some type of media. Maybe it's a map, maybe it's a new image. You can even include a YouTube video, which I will do now. I'll click on a YouTube video, and you can either search for a YouTube video of cat, and you'll get some search results, or I've already taken a video of my cat Thor, and I'm going to copy the video URL, and instead of searching for it, I'm just going to paste the URL right into this search box, and I'll search. And this is a video I've uploaded onto YouTube of my father rescuing my cat Thor from a tree. So here we can write the rescue of Thor. And then we can write a description. This video shows my father rescuing my cat Thor. And of course, we can alter the text, change the font, make it italics, make it left justified, as well as edit the text in any type of way. Here we can do a bullet point list or a numbered list. Thor is rescued. So you can see that we can alter the text in the same way that you can alter text on a word processor. One more notable feature is if you go over to the left-hand side of the screen, you can copy or duplicate the section. So we've doubled it. You can delete it. Or if you scroll over such that you get this 4 arrows, you can click and then you can reorder where you would like your content box to be located on your page. So we've put the rescue of Thor now right underneath the title as opposed to underneath the picture. And then I can click on it again and reorder it again, so now it's at the bottom of the page. So if we want to see what our web page would look like, we can go up to the preview mode. And now you can see that our site is starting to take shape. We have information about my cat Thor. This website is dedicated to my orange cat named Thor. We have a picture of him. And now we have a little YouTube video even in the website. And let me just show you the video. There's my cat and my father in a tree. And there's my cat now falling out of that safety. So you can see some of the functionality in this preview mode. Again, if you can see what it would look like on a tablet mode, as well as what the web page would look like on a smartphone. But there's even more functionality to Google Sites. Right now, we only have one page. As we know, many web pages that have multiple tabs or multiple pages. So if we go over to the right-hand side, we can click on Pages. And right now we have one single page, a home page, which is what we're looking at now. If we go down to this Add button, this plus, we can add a new page. So let's add this page. Click on plus. Let's name this new page About Us. And we've created a new page which we can add new content to. And you can see this tab, this new page has been added in the navigation bar at the top of your brand new website. So right now we have two pages. We have the home page and we have an About Us page. But this About Us page is pretty simple. So let's fill it with some content. Well, you can see here we can add a text box. Hello. This page is about us. Exclamation point. Again, we can alter the text, increase the size, change the class, so maybe now it's a heading instead of a normal paragraph text, and you can even change the font as well. Furthermore, we can add other features to this page. There are simple features like a simple divider, which is just a simple line. You can add YouTube videos, as we've already shown. And then I would like to show you how you can embed Google Documents, Google Slides, Google Sheets, and Forms onto your website. So let's click on Docs. So we're going to embed a Google document into our website. Click on Docs. And then this will take you to the documents in your Google Drive. We'll click on Example Google Doc. And as you can see, a new file, a Google document, has been inserted into your web page. We can now view the addition of our new Google Doc by clicking on the Preview button. And you can see that that separator line has been included, as well as this new Google Doc is now embedded in our web page. I'll preview it in the mobile view, and you can see the example Google Doc is here, and this is what it looks like in the tablet view. I'll return to the desktop view now. And now I'll exit. One noteworthy comment about including Google Documents is that you have to make sure that the sharing permissions allow for other people to view your Google document. Let's take a look at an example. So I've added one Google document. Let's add another Google document. And instead of finding the Google document in our drive, let's embed the Google document using a link. So I'm going to click on Embed. And you can put in any URL here of your choice. I'm going to go to my other Google Drive, not associated with my work email, but my personal email. And I'm going to copy the URL of a document and paste it here in this entry form. So now I will insert it. So I've now written a Google document, and now let's preview it. You can see the initial Google document that was from my own work drive. If I scroll down on the page, you'll see that I come up with a warning called "You need access." You're signed in as psc8@rice.edu, but the Google document that I developed is not associated with my work email, rather it is associated with my personal email. To address this, you will have to go to the Google Doc that you are trying to embed and remember to change the sharing settings if you want the content of your Google Doc to be displayed for other people on your Google site. In this situation, I want this Google Doc to be displayed on my new Google site, but as you can see here, I am in my personal email, not in my professional email. So I'm going to change the sharing settings, and I'm going to change the access such that anyone with the link will be able to view this document. If you click on anyone will be able to edit this document, that means anyone who accesses this link will be able to edit the document, but you just want people to view the document. So now I've changed the settings such that anyone with the link can view the document, and now when I return to my Google site and I reload it, click on preview, you'll see that as I scroll down, we have the initial Google document that I've uploaded from my work Google Drive email. And if I scroll down, we now have the Google Doc, which has been added using my personal email. And there's other functionality that you can add to your web page as well. You can increase the size of your text space to make it easier to read. So if we go to preview mode now, you can see that more of the Google document is exposed. You can also change some of the aesthetic features of your web page by changing a theme, for example. So I can click on their vision theme, and that will change some of the fonts that are displayed and some of the coloration and other information. But once you are satisfied with your web page after you've gone to preview and you think that your web page is complete, then you can publish your site and make it available to anyone with internet access. So in order to do that, you would go to publish and you can give a web address. So instead of calling it brand new site, I might call it Thor's web page. And then the URL would be generated for this specific site. And it's called https://sites.google.com/rice.edu/Thor's webpage. And it says, who can view my site? Anyone at Rice University. And I can change this such that instead of anyone at Rice University, it can be a public link, which means anyone in the world could stumble upon this website and view it. So let's make it publicly available. Click on done. It's going to be sites.google.com/rice.edu/Thor's webpage, and I will click on publish. So now my site is published, and you can view your published site. So you can see this is what now my site looks like to the world. And when I type in https://sites.google.com/rice.edu/Thor's webpage, I will come to this specific site. And you can share this link with your friends, family, and it can be searchable on the World Wide Web. If you want to edit your website, you can unpublish it and remove it from the public domain. It will say this site will no longer be live. You can still make edits. Got it. So now it is now removed from the public domain, and you can continue to edit your site. One other important feature for Google Sites is that you don't have to edit this site by yourself. You can also collaborate with partners and friends to build a website. So you can go to this person with a plus symbol next to it called Share with Others. You can click it, and then you can click on the name of one of your colleagues or friends, and you can send them an email saying, "Hi, could you help me edit this site? You can add any content you like. You want to make sure that they're an editor. And then when you press send, then they will have the permissions to add content, remove content, and change the website just as much as you have those editing capabilities. So this is a little preview and tutorial on how to use Google Sites. I encourage you to make your own website. You can create a website which summarizes your professional experiences, almost like a portfolio, for example. You can use it instead of a professional CV or resume. And you can quickly whip up a very simple website, and it's a great way to share information rapidly and quickly. All right, thank you so much.